up, guys? So anyways, this video is going to focus on why your assigned identities are actually wrong. The assigned identities I mean is one, your age, two, your gender, and three, perhaps your racial or whatever, your skin color or such kind of things, or your educational or financial state you are in. Those things are actually stupid for you to identify with because one, let's take for instance things dealing with skin color. Once you're born as a black person, you're consistently told one, white people are bad and white people are racist. All of that, talk that you get in your ears, such kind of things, of which might be true for some people, but that doesn't mean that should happen to you. Because once you believe a certain, how can I say this, a certain narrative, it will soon happen to you. Personal story, back in high school, I won't say I experienced some racial abuse, but I was in a dance club, which was very, very nice. And the coach, I remember his name, but for privacy purposes, I won't publicize it. He was a dance coach, he was Turkish, and he was very, how can I call it, very hard on us. And I would have either decided to go and cry to my mom and to my dad and say, this guy is racist, blah, blah, blah. But I decided now, what's the need? So I decided to just focus on my dance, and I became exceptionally good. Wait, the plane. So I became exceptionally good at what I was doing because I'd never identified with the idea of all white people are racist, and even if they are, who cares? That doesn't mean I'm lesser than the other people. So fast forward to, let's say, 2 months or 3 months later, I became a good dancer and I had to go for a lot of trips in Europe to perform. The organization was called IFLC and the high school was Light Academy. So anyways, I really didn't care about the assigned identities. Even right now, I don't. Because if you know very well, there are some people who you look at, regardless of the gender, man or woman, you're like, or even age, you're like, bro, this person is this young and is getting like shorties, or this guy is this short and he's getting, like mad shorties. Or this woman, rather, this woman is like succeeding and she hasn't slept around with the men in the business. So you're like, how is she doing this? Or how is he doing this? How is he pulling them, the shorties? Or how are they actually getting this amount of money? It's a matter of not identifying with who you are and believing that whatever you want will come to you and you get it. And that's the same message I'm trying to pass across. There's literally no way a person from whoever they might come from, regardless if they're older than you, or how can I say this, richer than you, tell you what you are and how you are, regardless even if they're your parents. That's the problem. You people take things to the heart and actually say, this is the truth, I'll never become anything else. Who told you so? Who told you as a woman you can never succeed in a male dominated field? And I understand most niggas will come here and say, oh, you're trying to become in good books with the shorties and you think you'll get some pussy with them. This is not even about that. This is about you unlocking your mind in order for you not to become a slave. That's it. Because the assigned identities make you a slave to whatever dreams that you have in your life. Do you think someone like Samuel Eto'o back in the day cared if he was black? He knew very well. His dream is to become the best football player in Europe as a striker. You know what happened? He became the best. He never cared. He won a treble with Inter Milan. Do you think he cared about the assigned identity that he was black? And even if he did, he knew very well that he was complete as the best football player around his time, even in Africa. He's still regarded as one of the best strikers in Africa. So you cannot be in a position where you say the assigned identities will determine who I am, all that nonsense. So whoever is going to watch this video, don't believe in the assigned identities. Don't even dare. Don't even listen to your parents tell you who you are. Don't listen to your girlfriend who is going to tell you who you are, or to your ex. Don't even listen to your husband or your fucking boyfriend. You know who you are. Your love, You're the best, and the important thing is God's presence is within you. God's power is within you, and when you decide to take it, you'll become the best at what you do, the best at what you think, the thoughts, the imaginations, and people will see it in your face, and things will just align perfectly. So wherever you are, please do not relate to the assigned identities. They don't; those assigned identities are going to fuck you up, you know. So, anyways, but this doesn't mean that you can actually, you as a man, you can become gay, such kind of things. My personal opinion, I have no problem with gays. I don't have no problem with the LGBTQ community, but they stay far away from me. I stay far away from them. You know, at least you respect yourself. You should also ask yourself, as a man or a woman. Again, I'm using the assigned identities, but there's some things you need to ask yourself, and you're like, is my higher version or my higher self would my higher self do this acts that I'm trying to do, which are not aligning to my higher self? If yes, fine, go ahead. I'm not gonna judge you. You have the free will to choose. But if no, then don't go ahead. Don't fall into the trap. So wherever you are, take that note. Ciao, ciao.